was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, ha-ha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
Stay here to keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Who's that?
Is he with us? Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh, yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead.
God damn it! They're coming from the rear!
I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit. So that's just what I did.
Hey, we have one behind us! Stay on it! Covering fire!
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
You're dead!
I knew that going through that front door meant putting my butt in a shooting gallery, so I decided to get sneaky.
Watch out! He's one of them! God damn it, he's right behind!
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off. Still, one of them reached the water tower. Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
Damn you!
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed. A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks. Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. I cut their numbers in half, but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad. Back door! We'll cover you! Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house. They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo. was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house. And like
You'll all
that,
be
I
dead,
was
you
inside,
bastards!
none the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave, and upstairs I found Billy
Better
and
than
Charlie
a rat in
Bolton.
a trap!
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
I could keep this up all day! I think I got one! Where'd he come from? Where the hell Garrett get to? He's missing all the action! We've got company! Kill him!
I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
Kill him, for Christ's sake! Yeah,
That's when Charlie got hit.
here we go!
"They're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side."
You can't take us off! Catch him in the crossfire! How is that? Whoa! Don't let him get away with that! You ain't going nowhere!
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. "They got a Gatling," Billy shouted. "Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention." He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it?
They're gonna make a run for it! Those poor sons of bitches are
Many
done
would have
for!
fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack, he's just joshing with you now.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Graves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
You were heading for the barn.
Your ass. Death is too good for him!
Right. Making my way past a passel of fallen foes.
What are you gonna do? My ear!
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Don't let that asshole get away with this!
Yeah,
Boy, you
and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up.
Why is that dumbass so hard to hit? Now you're in trouble. Face me, you...
Finally, I had the stables within my reach. And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star. You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake. And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that penny dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables. And stepped inside, and bam! Last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on, how did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after. He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape, too. My first order of business was finding a firearm. Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun. I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy?
That little son of a bitch shot Jim Bill! You hear me?
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. The kids escaped, raised a huge ruckus. Guards were everywhere looking for him.
Can't let the kid get away!
Anybody see him?
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. And suddenly, I was a fugitive.
How the hell did the kid escape?
Garrett's gonna kick our ass!
Can't have gotten far!
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever gonna find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there. I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
Where'd he get you? You!
But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You hooligans can go to hell.
Give it up! I got a lot more money! I don't get paid enough for this! Oh! You maniac! I'm here!
He's in town somewhere.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and coloring. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
Put down your weapon! Leave him to me! Get your headstone!
There's children here.
Don't let him get away!
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground.
My damn ears are
I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass-eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We prize them too high, if you ask me.
Let's do this! That was too damn close! Give it up! lockdown's going to hell in a handbasket.
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
Bullets are used
Have you no respect for decency?
So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
I'm indestructible. Blank him. Don't let... In for the kill. Got him. Come on, smoke that sumbitch. Stop him!
Get out here!
Kill him!
I hit him!
Murderer! You can't hide forever!
I've got
off the
this!
street!
Arm yourselves!
We're gonna be in deep shit when Pat gets back! Hey, I shot the son of a bitch! Don't let him get away! I hit him! We can take him!
Die!
Kill him! What in tarnation?
I'll flank him!
Stop him!
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. "Hello, Bob," I said. "I think you better let me go." And he says, "I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun." So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself. Some say I fought unfairly, but they weren't the ones looking him in the eye that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.